Yeah, I should probably do something about that. Ho, 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 MSFers. We're going to get wild and crazy here today as Way Too Raw will be joining me for the stream. We have our giveaway. If you are in chat, you can type in !giveaway to receive, or, well, not to receive, but to be entered in a drawing where you could win and then receive the X-Men Uncanny Apocalypse the 12, issue number 377. That's the giveaway today. It's !giveaway. Just type that into chat once and only once, and you will be entered into the drawing. If you're watching this on YouTube, you do not need to bother typing in !giveaway into the comments section. I'm sorry, that will not work for you. I mean, go ahead. I love pushing the algorithm, but yeah, you're not going to get there. As for other stuff that is going on today, we have a Defense Up episode to record. I believe we are doing, whose are we doing today? I gotta scroll up and find that. We're doing Rhino, who is in Diamond 1. We're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna try to get through a Scourge run. I built up my minions a little bit more and was able to get through Node 1 at the difficulty setting I want. But I don't know if I can get through difficulty 2, and I got a couple of Cosmic Crucible battles that I gotta finish off that I didn't complete it last night. I just did some of the easy stuff to get them out of the way. So we got some things to do and fun stuff to take care of. We'll figure out all the rest as we go. What's up, Zero? What's up, Miniatures? What's up, Way Too Raw for you? What's up, another viewer? What's up, Chris Van Buren? What's up, Cleaning Agent? What's up, Commander Root? What's up, Delgarn? What's up, Drapsnat? What's up, Kamikazu? What's up, Lane of Death? What's up, Last Starfighter? What's up, Michael Cadman? What's up, Mod Dib? What's up, Ravarn? What's up, Sean Woody? What's up, Sinister? What's up, Strategist? What's up, Trooper? What's up, Working as Intended? And what's up, Yumazumi? Did I miss anybody? Because that was just the list that Stream Elements generates for me, so maybe there's others here, I don't know. What's chat have to say today? Oh, everybody's just typing an !giveaway. Glad to see you all here. Let's jump over to MSF. Why does my chat keep pausing? That's annoying. Working as intended? Probably not. Hey, you want to see something crazy? You want to see something absolutely asinine crazy? Without even looking through all of this? I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness, look at all those goodies. I needed the energy. I'm way low on gold and we need to start collecting energy. I've got cores I need to spend. I gotta do this. Yeah, crazy, right? Nobody hits the claim all anymore. I've been through that a dozen times. There's nothing in there I don't need to save, so I went ahead and claimed it all. And then we're gonna do the 50s in here. Watch, somebody's gonna be like, no, core spending event starts tomorrow. I need the gold, man. Gotta get those Ravies built up, and I gotta get my Nemesis on point. I need like 15 million for Nemesis or something, because he's at level 1. Cray cray, says Cleaning Agent. Because I may have missed it, is there any need to save mail for war or raid stuff right now? I do not believe so, Commodore. I do not believe so. I went through the events tab. There isn't anything in here that says it's coming up. I don't remember any messages of anybody saying we're supposed to save anything past the 21st. So I don't know, man. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's it. I could check. Let me check my, hold on, now that I clicked on it. Let's go to the infographics in my page. I think there's a GICC calendar here that says Progeny of Apocalypse already started, Harbinger already started. Dark Beast is going to the Elite Store tonight. Your basic megas, all that stuff with Nakia is tomorrow. Merc Mayhem, Payday Friday. Oh my goodness, I need that so badly. Coordinated Assault is Friday, so save that. But that's a thing that you start saving Thursday. You know, that's about it. Always save mail now. They can. Yes, I know, Madman. I normally save everything, but everything that was in my mailbox, I need to spend today, or I need to spend in the next couple of days, because I need the gold. I need the raid credits. I need all the stuff that's in there. I need all those goodies. I need them now. Give them to me. Oh, one thing, if you guys are short on gold, don't hesitate to go into your Blitz orbs, pop some of these bad boys, because you get about 40k per 10 orbs. So that's a thing that you can do there, is that one. How's the music levels? Do I have this set to the right sound level? I'm not sure. I've got the headset on, so I can't tell how loud the music is. We could jam it up a bit. Oh, it's froze up. I'm gonna have to close this down. This might kill my music for a second. Are you kidding me? I'll task manager your ass closed. Don't you even dare. Wavelink, end task. There goes the music. That might have just killed my sound too. Him in the arena. I don't think that he's going to be in the arena meta. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that terribly off base, or do you guys think he's going to be in the arena meta? I have a 4-star Iron Zombie, and I have him as skirmisher as of now. I thought it was for focus, and I also made him a striker too. So all of Reddit is bitching about the Grootmas Christmas event, asking, should I build for this event? And the Harbinger of the End event, I don't know, it's just, I have trouble thinking. If I really care. It doesn't take that many rotations if you use Chosen. I've been using the Chosens, but doesn't the event recycle every 2 days? I thought it was every 2 days, and you got to get 6 rotations a day plus an extra rotation of Chosen characters or something. Yeah, you can see I'm using my Blitz energy on the I go through when the Blitz starts, and I make a list of Chosen characters, and I do those Blitzes over and over and over, and then I start doing regular rotations with everything else. And then after that, I just sim it, or script Blitz it every 2 hours like I'm doing right now, not looking at what I'm going up against and just clicking the buttons. 3 rotations every 2 days. It's not that much blitzing, it's way overblown. Why does Boylon's math say that we're doing between 5.1 and 6.7, I believe? What's that all about then? Let's go take a look. Infographics. I think he's got it under infographics because he attaches it to infographics. Here we go. Boylon's table of math numbers. Down here at the bottom, 4 rotations of chosen characters subtracted from the total blitz wins is 5.1 rotations. And I'm not doing that well with my... chosen characters. I'm really just scripting the hell out of everything. So what's that all about? Definitely less than 6 for sure. I'd say 4 for me, but I did make chosen characters because Boylon gets more views when he complains. Okay. That's not an infographic, that's work. Hey man, I'd rather blitz an extra rotation or 2 than fall short of a milestone by 1 or 2 blitz rotations. Anyway, I haven't done any blitz rotations today, so we're gonna do them. Boyle probably doesn't include a couple blitz credits spent. He talks about making a chosen list of characters and blitzing them with your blitz credits. He specifically talks about that, and he points that out, the 80 blitz wins with his chosen characters or something, and then he has 5.1. Way too raw. We can jump into the defense up recording real quick, and then we'll bring you on. That's probably what we'll do. We'll get the recording out of the way so that I don't have to stop and start the recording stuff. And then we'll come back and have you come on. Check where you are on the 28K milestone. Okay. As soon as I get done clicking in slow motion. Maybe the wins with Chosen are worth more than he thought. Well, I mean, I said in yesterday's recap, I pointed to his video and told everybody what he said. I hate steering people wrong. I don't want to have to start double checking blitz rotations to give people the information they need. That's going to suck ass. My goal is to use other people to do all the hard work, and then I just take cheap shots in a short form video and hope for good clicks on it. That's my goal, man. I don't want to work at this shit. That's hard. That's what sim buttons are for. Yeah, I said 6 rotations, which was the average between the two. I said if you use your chosen characters efficiently, it's about 6 rotations, which was the average between the 2 points that he stated in his video. What's up, Rennie? I would be a great WWE heel. All right, we'll take a look at my milestones and figure it out. It will be 6 rotations over 2 days. So 3 rotations a day is what Madman's saying. I believe his math didn't include gear tier bonuses for Chosen. Maybe that's it. Go. Go! Against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. There we are. All right, let's go look at these. Is the milestones in here or is it in the store? It's not Progeny, is it? Chosen, spend gold. Well, we're gonna spend another mil gold. Okay, it's got to be in the web store-ish milestones, right? This is spend 1 campaign energy. Well, we did that 1,000 times over. That wasn't the one I wanted, but I gotta click it. Technical tactics, battle in raids, spend power cores, spend campaign energy, and web UPCs. Where the hell is this thing? Not in the web store. The second Nemesis one under the milestone section in the game. Thank you. The second Nemesis one, Blitz win with chosen characters. I'm on 19. I think that I am blitzing plenty if I have a smidge left. What's the score on this? Blitz win is 60 points. Chosen is going to be like I'm going to be averaging 100 points with most of my chosen are maxed out. And I basically need 1,500 points. I could do one more rotation today and be finished with this. And it lasts for 6 freaking... Wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Before I get yelling. Okay, it's a 2-day event. I got a whole nother day on this to do one more rotation. Boylon's not letting me procrastinate. He's trying really hard. Guys, we can't be like Run in his... We can't be like this. Run is a high-end player with Gambit on the corner. It's a 2-day repeating event. So, okay. So it looks like I need to do about 3, maybe 4 rotations a day every time it recycles. I'll do 1 more rotation whenever I get the chance to do this. All right. I don't look. It says it right here. If my tabs would work. Look at that. Big, bold, yellow print. 5.1. Not including gear tier score. Shit. Right there. It was I didn't read the fine print. All right. Didn't read the fine print. My bad. All right, Boylon, you're off the hook. All right, Boylon's off the hook. He should know better. I need bold print. I work with the big bold print, and I even miss that sometimes. Pathfinder, we could all go play Raid Shadow Legends, get run to have an ad stream. We use the code. I keep meaning to try out one of those sponsored things to see how much money I would make. Like when they give those to us in the stream elements in the Twitch stuff, and they say, hey, there's money waiting for you in your account. All you've got to do is play video games. And it says you could win up to $745, or you could earn up to $1,050 or something like that. That's always the maximum amount of money a person could win. So like if Ninja does that for a week, he could probably get $1,000. I'm curious if I would even make minimum wage off of a 2-hour stream like that. I would like to be sponsored by Marvel Strike Force. That game looks interesting. What's ITYS TLC? You should have watched the video. I watched the video, Gilgamesh. Okay, I kind of skimmed the video. I usually skim the video just to get to the part where he says you need to do this many blitz rotations. Because like, I don't care how he gets the math. I don't want to follow through on his work ethic. I just want to see the results. That's why there's an infographic. That's why people make infographics. So you can visually see in bold print the information you want. I told you so. Okay. I told you so is ITYS. I probably won't remember that either. I would rather save the 15 minutes and play with my kids. Right. It's like when content creators take their entire streams and put them up. Like I do my stream recycle, right? I do not expect a lot of views. I simply do that so people don't have to go to the VODs on Twitch. I have people tell me all the time, hey, how come it's not in the VODs? Or how come I have to subscribe to watch the VODs? I say, I don't want you to have to sit through those commercials. I don't make any money off of the VODs on Twitch. So I might as well let you go watch it on YouTube where there's only the intro commercial and nothing else. That's why I put them up there. I don't expect big views. There's no information to be had in there. It's just to watch the stream if you want to. There are people who are weird like that and watch that. I watch that actually, so I guess I'm kind of weird, but whatever. All I'm saying is, when people put up their entire streams like that, and they try to put in a thumbnail that drags me in there to search for information, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not searching through an hour and 45-minute video to find whatever your clickbait thumbnail is about. I won't do it. Short form content, that's what it's about. I skim the 20-minute videos and smaller, the 1-hour videos and stuff. I just don't even watch them. I just can't do it. I don't have that kind of time, man. Yeah, people do clickbait, Pathfinder. I know, it's crazy, right? And right now, we've got a lot of trashy clickbait out there, don't we? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of trashy clickbait out there. Let's go back to this one and see if my 1 mil WebEx can do it. The only 1-hour video I'll watch on YouTube are documentaries or Renoki gaming analysis. My wife likes to watch the That Chapter is what it's called. It's a guy who talks with this like Irish kind of accent. Like he says trees instead of three. He says tree instead of three. And where are you? There you are. And he's very entertaining, and he goes over these murder cases, and he just walks you through the murder case from back to front, and they're very entertaining. And she falls asleep to that crap. It's really weird. She can't watch horror movies, but she falls asleep to murder documentaries, and we're talking horrific murder documentaries. Tree Fitty, yeah. Gilgamesh will cast it to our big screen TV, but most of the time she just watches it on her cell phone, like falls asleep listening to it, because I sleep next to her, and I don't want to fall asleep listening to murder documentaries. That's not my bag, man. Let's go back here. It's kind of shitty, but I got to do it. Yes, I'm judging you, and we can have that conversation when you get on stream. Goodbye, Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine survived that? What did he... Oh, Wolverine was going to dodge that for a minute. Get him! Get him, Omega Red. That's right. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, Lady D, go down the line, please. That stupid taunt. Annoying as heck. There we go. Hurt him bad. That Wolverine ult is pretty fun. I do like it. I think it's got a cool animation. It does a lot of damage. I enjoy it a lot. Let's see if we can't get rid of you, even though I know I should. Oh, she's down. Okay, I can still get her, so that's okay. I don't know if this is gonna win or not, but we're gonna put it on auto. Waiting for Sticky to get Veronica Raw in the next video. Is Veronica Raw gonna come interview Purple Sticky? I'm interviewing Purple Sticky first. I've got a cool new way to interview Purple Sticky on Friday. That's gonna be a fun one. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Oh, I was really confused there. I was like, what's going on with this team? I'm excited. I love going into things blind. I want no warning. Okay. Well, Purple Sticky, you're gonna have the chance to win 5 gifted subs for your stream. But if you lose, I'm giving the gifted subs to my stream instead. So the challenge is on. You said you wanted to go in blind, so there you go. We're wagering. Well, I'm putting up the money. I'm not asking you to wager, but I'm wagering 5 gifted subs, and I'll give it to you if you win. I'll give it to my streamers, my viewers if you lose. Cargo Bay. Is this a Tangled Web team without Spider Weaver? Okay, I think they missed the point there. Whatever. Here, let's just hit this with something hard on auto while I talk with chat for a minute, and then we're gonna go do defense up real quick. Actually, we could save this crap for later when I'm talking with Raw. Let's go do defense up real quick. I'm gonna jump into the stream chat channel. If anybody wants to join me on voice, you know where to find me. I will be in there. And I think I brought up my stuff. Let's get these done. Oops, don't close the giveaway. By the way, exclamation point giveaway if you want to be entered to win the comic book today. All right, we're gonna keep those up. Tab, tab. There's that. We're gonna switch to the defense up screen because I'm a professional with these fancy scenes. Hey YouTube, we're back after fiddling with the wife's camera and recording that video. Thank you for being patient with us, chat, as we fixed all that stuff. Of course, YouTube didn't even notice. That was quick and dirty for them. Okay, we're gonna roll for the comic book. So last chance, everybody, exclamation point giveaway to be entered into the drawing, and we're gonna go over that right now. It's your last chance to get in there and do that. Now I'm gonna lose way too raw for just a second while we roll this thing. Screw it, I'll leave her up on the screen. Did you just change the brightness of your camera? You did, didn't you?
You need me to change it back?
Wherever I had it set was making the green screen work just wonderfully, but that's okay. There, thank you. All right, we have 45 eligible users. So get your exclamation point giveaway on if you want to be in on this.
I might be in on it because I was doing the pin. If I get called, just call someone else.
Okay, will do. All right, we're rolling this thing in 3, 2, 1. Hunters Heroes, you are the winner of the Uncanny X-Men Apocalypse the 12 comic book. Hunters Heroes just barely getting in under the wire. Buddy, hit me up on Discord. I'll put in my link here, Discord. Hit me up on Discord. Just message me directly with your mailing address, and I will get this comic book sent out to you, okay?
Don't worry if you're overseas in Canada. We'll still send it.
Yeah, I mail overseas to Canada. I do. So there we go, Hunters Heroes. And remember, Friday, I saved this one because it was one of the better ones, I think. Friday is going to be the U.S. Agent comic book series because we got U.S. Agent coming to the game soon. And so we're going to have the U.S. Agent series coming here. And that'll be Friday's giveaway. That'll be the final giveaway for Friday. So be there or be square.
So Run,
yes.
We're trying to figure out what to do about your wasp costume since I can't get it in a bigger size than a small. Someone suggested you dress up as Hulk busting out of the wasp costume.
That could be cool. You could order the super small costume because it only comes in like a female size small. You could get that and I'll squeeze into it and it'll just look like I grew big, but the costume didn't. And I think that'd be kind of funny. But the other thing to do is I could just get a black shirt and we could paint some gold metallic stuff on it. We could make a helmet and then I could just get some fairy wings, some like dragonfly wings that would look pretty good. Hey, Hunters Heroes, can you message me real quick in chat? Let me know you caught that. I know you just entered the giveaway, but I want to make sure that you're...
They messaged in chat. They're the first one to message after the giveaway.
Oh, awesome. Thanks. Yes, right there. Sorry, my bad. Okay, we're good. All right, then. That giveaway is done and over. And we're going to go do some Marvel Strike Force things. Here we go. Okay, I'm on Marvel Strike Force now. I don't need to do any more blitzing. I'm going to do some war attacks. So yeah, I think I could just get the fairy wings and put them on and make our own costumes. I kind of like making the costumes. One of my favorite costumes was the Omega Red one that I made. I put a lot of work into those shoulder pads and it was my favorite costume by far. Raw disappeared? Why did Raw? Oh, because I hit the MSF button. My bad. I need MSF with company. Sorry. I tried to ditch my wife. Thank you, General Thad. I'm like, I'll be on the wrong screen for like 15 minutes. Nobody says a damn thing. But then when Raw goes missing, the second the delay catches up, I've got like 3 or 4 people saying, she's missing. Get her back.
Thank you for calling me out for what I watched to fall asleep. And I think that chapter is awesome.
I like the thing. I just don't want to fall asleep listening to these horrific murder stories. That's all.
Yeah, that's the thing, Sierra, right? He just doesn't check chat. I had to pin a message for you to check what people were saying.
Nobody said I was bright.
You know what, Mad Max? I can interview Run. He's kind of not like up for it, but he doesn't have an interview for today, so we could.
It's not that I'm not up for it or anything. It's that I don't want to have to think about anything today. Today was a very slow news day and I had to like make a recap out of like nothing. There wasn't anything going on yesterday and this morning. And I was like, ah. And then she's like, let's do an interview. And I'm like, okay, if you want to, go ahead. Like, it's you, go.
I thought that was discussed previously, that if you didn't get someone, that we would interview you.
And that's cool. Go for it. Go nuts. I just don't want to have to like put together, like I prep for all my interviews and I don't want to have to prep for my own interview. So hit me with your deepest, darkest questions.
Where's the cards from tacos?
The hot seat cards? The ones I used for tacos are right out here next to me. The rest of the cards are in the game closet.
Do you guys want me to ask him questions? You can toss them out too. It doesn't have to be MSF related. It doesn't. It could be anything. Just like reasonable-ish.
Just reasonable-ish?
Well, I was gonna say keep it clean, but then I felt like I was stepping on cleaning agent.
Right, you don't want to steal that line.
Plus, I don't care if it's necessarily clean.
Whoops, I didn't get the trauma.
Run, when will your new studio be done?
Oh, at the rate I'm going, never. So I am going to be taking some time off of the recap and probably taking some time off of stream. I might take an entire week off of everything so I can be with family, because I've got family coming into town soon, so that I can work on the studio, and I'm going to put some major work into it. I'm thinking about doing a quick and dirty build and not really finishing it out, but just getting it so that I can be in there and stream from it. Because like there's a lot of stuff, like I have to have an electrician come out to the house and wire in a 220 outlet because I can't do any welding. And so I don't really want to cut the windows out if I can't weld them back into place. When you do container work, you have to weld stuff. Anyway, long story short, you got to weld and I can't. And so I think I'm going to do a quick and dirty build and just have like the frame where the windows are meant to go, where they're meant to go. And then later finish that stuff. I need to do this. So short answer, I'm nowhere on the studio still.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
How do you get all that ass in them jeans?
I buy my jeans at Walmart. Anything will fit into them.
I thought I could weld, turns out, no, I can't. He loves welding, but it's really funny because he's ruined a lot of clothes by welding.
I never want to take the time to put on the proper welding gear, and I'm like, this is okay. It's 60% cotton. That'll probably hold up. No.
If you have to go back to a regular day job, what would it be and why?
A regular day job, what would it be and why? I feel most comfortable in a pair of carpenter pants with a high visibility t-shirt on. I would love to frame houses, do any kind of carpentry work. I would love to do welding. I'd love to get out and work with my hands. I'm not in it for the money anymore. I want to do something where when I'm finished, I can point at a thing and say, look, this is what I made, and be proud of it. So that's what I would like to do, is get back into something like that.
You're actually really good at that. I don't know if chat knows this, but he has made some really cool stuff. I remember when our kids were young and I was like, can you just make like a little like outdoor table for the boys? It doesn't have to be like literally 4 legs and a flat surface. And he came out with the coolest, like most intricate, it was like, I don't even know how to explain it, but he made a really amazing table, something you could sell. He also made our kids' bunk beds with built-in cubbies and a secret room, and the boys loved it. He's really good at making stuff.
Ooh, Demi Gamer's got a good question for me.
Run 7, if you had to die by one of the murder podcast methods that Way Too Raw listens to, which one and why?
I can't, there have been a lot of good ones. I can't, can you remember some of the highlights for me? Try and refresh my memory and I'll pick one.
Like ways to die?
Yeah, like how did that, some of the ones that chapter has done have been really interesting.
I mean, Sorry. He's done everything. I mean, how do you want to go?
Not Dahmer. Not Dahmer. I wouldn't want that. No, not Dahmer.
Would you want to be like, would you want it to go quick? Like happen in your bed, or would you want to be like kidnapped and tied up for a while before it happens? Like a chance to escape.
Chance to escape for sure. I want to test my mettle. I mean, we're talking about me failing at this anyways, right? So I know I'm going to fail, but I think I want a chance to fight for my life. I don't want to wake up with a knife in my chest. Like, that's lame.
This is dark. If you finish the studio, does Way Too Raw move out of the closet? And if so, will her new area have a fat tire mini fridge? Ooh!
Okay, I wasn't actually going to give it away, strategist, but you actually nailed it. The studio is a 2-room studio with a dividing wall and a window, so we can be there and see each other, but the sound won't go from the mic to mic. And on her side, I am going to get a mini fridge so that she can keep her beverages cold over there. So that was actually in the works. We have 2 L-shaped desks that are going to be built in. I want them to be sit-stand desks, and I think it'll be really cool. But I got a long ways to go yet because I just haven't been able to get anywhere on it.
That is the sweetest. I had no idea. I will take a mini fridge. Yes, Way Too Claw for you will take it. How did you find a queen like Way Too Raw, and where did you meet? Well, hold on, I could preface this. He did not think much of me when we first met.
I thought it was going to be a one-night stand. I was trying to sow my oats after an ugly divorce, and I wanted to play the field. And I thought she was like a stoner chick who was just out for just a party time kind of girl. It turns out she had just gotten off like a double shift at work and was just really tired. And then we sat down on the porch. The second time I met her, we sat down at a porch, on the porch at a party. And while the party was raging inside my house, we sat out on the porch for hours talking about psychology and all this sort of deep shit. And I was like, wow, she's really cool. She's interesting. And just hit it off.
Yes, Stocky, it would be more likely be Blackview. I'm trying to find...
What was the cleaning agent? My superpower would be able to open up a portal to anywhere, and I could just move through it. I've always wanted to open up portals. Not through time. I don't care about time travel. That's stupid. But portaling through space. And I would open up a micro portal to the moon and slowly siphon air off planet Earth to the moon so that one day I could secretly just go there and not have to wear a spacesuit. I would probably ruin the climate for planet Earth, but fuck it. I could go to the moon and just like live there all by myself and no one would even notice that the moon had an atmosphere.
I like that. Zero fucked around and caught feelings. In fact, he caught feelings so hard, Run actually broke up with me. We broke up at one point. Because
she was supposed to be a rebound and I cared about her and I didn't want her to get hurt because eventually I had to drop this chick. And so I broke up with her early and then like 2 weeks later or something, I was like, what am I doing? Why am I going by what people tell me I should be going by? Instead, I should just go by what I feel and what I think and do my own thing. And I did, and it was much better. I only got really nice teams. I don't want to waste them on a Sinister 6 matchup.
Thank you for the follow. Not sure that's how Atmosphere works, but I'm into it.
Yes, Rayu42, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hey, Ren, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
No, is there a restaurant? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it has great food, but no atmosphere.
Should have seen that one coming. Thank you, Mill. Appreciate the follow.
Next thing you know, you're figuring out a mini fish version. Yes. There's not enough gravity for air to stay on the moon.
There's not enough for an atmosphere thick enough for a human to breathe, but there's actually technically an atmosphere on the moon. It's just micro thin atmosphere. Just like there's an atmosphere on Mars, but it's only like 4 to 11% of what Earth is or something, and it's not oxygen, nitrogen-based atmosphere either. But the moon's gravity will hold a light atmosphere, just not one big enough for a human being.
Oh,
okay.
You know what?
I would go there with a spacesuit. I would build myself a little space house, and then I'd fill that with Earth air. How's that? I'd still need a damn spacesuit, but whatever. I want to live on the moon without all you people.
I just realized this. I forgot about this. Run, it's your fault I listen to serial killers to go to sleep. I used to listen to you, but you stopped talking to me at night. He used to talk
When a woman says, hey, tell me about your favorite interests because it'll help put me to sleep, you start to be offended with that shit after a time. Sorry I gave that up.
I used to.
Talking about the topology of space-time configurations, and I look over and she's like... Screw you, Benny. Screw you. We can't all be fabulous like you. Some of us gotta work at it and fake it. I'm gonna, you know what? I should have,
He used to talk about like space and stuff. He's very into that, and I don't know anything about that. Oh, I need to use my jacket real quick. Sorry. And it was perfect. I have a mind that doesn't shut off. It doesn't matter. I can try everything. I can meditate, whatever. It will not shut off. I have to distract my mind so that I can get to sleep. Is it healthy? Probably not, but I need sleep. You don't want to meet me without sleep. And and so he would tell me all about space and all this cool stuff, and it would help me fall asleep, and it was lovely, and I loved it. And I did find it interesting. But, I mean, we've been together for, 15, 16 years, so eventually you run out of stuff.
Humble brag from Benny. Benny bragging about his sleeping habits. How's that for exciting, everybody? Benny's claim to fame is that he can go to sleep in half an hour. Making fun of me for being boring.
For way too raw. Okay. What do you remember from Run's bedtime stories?
The opening 4 minutes. That's what she remembers. The opening 4 minutes. And then she's out like a lamp.
Well, it's been years since he's done it.
Not years. I think I could have swore I tried to put you to sleep when we were in the trailer.
It was before the boys.
Was it really? Rich on Chips would never fall asleep to my space stories.
No, he would sometimes he'd talk about time travel and why most of the movies get it wrong. And this is the thing, is he talks about this stuff now, but he does it at the dinner table with our kids, which is awesome. I love it. Our kids are so interested in this, and they'll all sit down and watch a movie. Most people know our family's watching The Flash because it's quasi-kid appropriate, but not so cartoonish that we lose our mind, even though he winces the entire time we're watching it. But afterwards, the whole family gets together and has dinner, and basically our boys point out why whatever happened in The Flash couldn't work logically when it comes to space-time travel or whatever. So it's a great thing. It's very endearing. I love it. I love that Run does it. I miss falling asleep to it, but he took it away from me. Run, what food is your favorite guilty pleasure meal, and why is it pasta with butter?
It's kind of funny that Strategist says that because we're all kind of carboholics around here. My kids love pasta. I like pasta. Raw likes pasta. And buttered pasta isn't so bad. Like I'll do just a plain buttered pasta, like an angel hair with like a butter and maybe some mushrooms or something like that. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. It's probably what I'm gonna have for lunch. My guilty pleasure meal is probably, because we don't eat a lot of meat here, but every once in a while I'll just go down to like burger or McDonald's and get a double quarter pounder with cheese. Like I just crave a disgusting fast food, not yummy burger at all, just greasy and filthy. And I'll eat that and then I'll just feel really bad about myself for the next 2 days. That's probably my actual guilty pleasure. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of lasagna. I like hearty meals. Like my grandmother used to always make those kind of meat and potatoes kind of meals, like a stew with big chunks of beef and stuff like that in it. Maybe that's why I don't eat so much beef anymore, is because I had so much of it growing up. Raw's the same way.
Yes.
Yeah, miniatures, I keep it to 3%. I try to keep it to 3% of my diet, which is basically 1 meal a week that has meat or dairy in it. And that's, I don't like the idea that I'm contributing to the harm of sentient beings. It's cheesy, I know, but that's just, I don't know. I was studying Buddhism for a while and it just kind of rang with me. I know that it's helpful to the environment, keeps down on factory farming and all kinds of other simple issues. And you guys eat whatever you want. I'm not trying to convince anybody to do anything, but y'all brought it up, so that's me.
Your guilty pleasure is truck stop sandwiches. Are truck stop sandwiches like better in Canada than they are
Truck stop sandwiches are good at truck stops anywhere. It doesn't really matter. So I'll say this, like you can get some good brisket sandwiches at truck stops in Texas. Cause you know, it's like brisket's another thing that I kind of enjoy too. Like when I eat meat, like I'm not gonna screw around, right? I'll go to like Hutchins where the ribs are just falling off the bone. They're so juicy and tender where you just give yourself a stomach ache and you're like, I'm never gonna eat that again. And the next week you're back there. Buc-ee's has good brisket Sammys. Yes, that's true.
I didn't count for that. Yeah, you know what? We did it. I'm actually vegan. If anyone watched me on tacos, I don't care what you guys eat. Please don't come after me. This is my choice for me. I'm not here to convince anyone. But I did it because our son, our oldest, when he was born, he had a lot of allergies and I had to take a lot of stuff, including meat and dairy, out of my diet so that he could thrive, because we kept ending up in the emergency room, which really sucks when your kid is less than a month old, to have to be there. So I kind of went down a rabbit hole and I just never came back out. But you guys do you. Like I'm happy. We're good over here.
What's really efficient way to beat the...
Ooh, hold on.
These guys.
Someone brought in jalapenos filled with brisket and cream cheese, then wrapped in bacon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds fucking amazing.
Jalapeno poppers are so good. Any kind of jalapeno popper is good.
Chan, I don't apologize for that one. I don't apologize for it. The thing is, you have to find like a place who knows how to fucking cook. Like, I still eat. We freaking eat. I love food. You can like flip that. I love food till the day I die. I will not stop eating. I don't care how big I get. Food is everything to me. So I'm not gonna sit here and just like munch on raw veggies all day long.
Can I unlimited Red Hulk in 6? Is that the way to go? Is Red Hulk Red Hold in 6? Should I unlimited that, or should I use a specific, like a Doom counter?
Yeah, Mana Miniatures, that was it. Dairy was the first thing that had to go because I breastfed both of my kids.
It works unlimited. Dorm limited preferred. Dorm limited, huh? And who am I replacing on Dorm limited then? Phantom X? You think it's small enough? Just a regular unlimited would work? More of insurance, not a requirement. All right, I'm gonna run with this and see what goes. I don't see a lot of red hold in my Crucible. So this is the first time I've tried this specific attack into him. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens.
All right, for me, how does this gold spending event make your budget per day feel? It's fine. I have so much gold, to be honest. It's ridiculous. I really want to get my new mutant team up and going, so I've been spending a little bit extra, but not by much. Yeah, it hasn't really bothered me, but I haven't got to the end of it. I don't know, maybe I have to drop a shit ton at the end. If anything, training mats is where I will start to hurt, but I haven't had to open any training mat orbs yet, so we'll get there. Do you regret spending before the event? Hell no, I don't. I had a blast that night. I got through Scourge that night all by myself. Nobody hopped on chat and helped me at all. Just kidding. I love you, Zero. I love you, Pathfinder. Thank you. I did, however, have like, you know when you go out drinking and you wake up the next morning and you like look at your bank account and you're like, ooh, that one hurt. That's how I felt the next morning when I looked up and realized I spent 22 million that night. That one, that one kind of hurt. No regrets. Zero, I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously. I know I joke around, but I couldn't have done it without you. No, you know what? I always go on a random spending splurge from time to time, so it's not a big deal. 22 million was a lot. That was a lot. I think I had a hard time hitting 1 million the next day because I didn't want to spend anymore. But I did. I spent my 1 million so I could get the cores. I still have, like, I think I'm back up to like 40 million and I'd never touched a gold orb. So I'm not hurting by any means. Yeah, exactly. The whole point of hoarding is to be able to splurge when you need to. Run 7. As a previous Oregon resident, did you ever watch the show Gravity Falls?
Oh, that sounds very familiar to me. I'm pretty sure I did. Gravity Falls. Why does that sound so familiar to me? What's the show about? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I did. I just can't remember it. Were you ever on Portlandia? No. But that show, Ambassador, that Portlandia show, that is so spot on. Everybody in Oregon knows that Portlandians are absolutely asinine batshit crazy. They are just weird in every sense of the word, man. But
it's cool to be weird in Portland. Like, that's the point.
They're almost a little too weird. I like weird people because they're different, they're interesting. Normal people are boring to me. I like weirdos, but Portlandians are just a little bit too much.
Run 7. On Disney 2, kids go to their uncle's mystery truck for the summer and end up in a crazy situation of mysteries and mystical stuff. Okay. Oh, Mystery Shack.
Okay, Disney 2 kids? Oh, let's see here. What do I got left?
I find Portland fun to visit. I don't know if I could live there. I hiked there. I hiked to the gorge, I think it was. And that was gorgeous. It was a brutal hike because I was super hungover and it was like 5 or 6 hours. But it ended with an amazing waterfall that we had to ourselves. And I regret none of that. It hurt. It hurt real bad, but I made it.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna use Darkhold on this. And then what do I use on the Axeman? I have nearly everything. I could Eternals. Come on, show me my list. I could Eternals. I don't know. Wakanda and Crucible probably ain't gonna be able to punch up. I don't know. YA versus the... I got my YA on defense, unfortunately. Wakanda owns the Axemen. It's a punch-up. What? Right there. Hold on, I'll put in my Wakanda and you guys can tell me if you think. Come on. This is 170K punch-up. I'm not sure if that's the way I want to go.
The gorge was gorgeous.
I could like S.A. Doom, Shang-Chi, something else.
Ryan, I grabbed some of those cards that you were asking Taco about.
Okay, you can ask those questions to me. They're good questions. I think I'm gonna dark hold this since it doesn't have... Is there any reason why this would be a terrible idea? Just a straight 5-piece dark hold. Any reason why this is a... How did I come up with my username? Strategist Shiro, Run 7 is a character from a novel that I read a while back. So Alistair Reynolds does a Revelation Space series, and one of the spin-offs is Galactic North, and one of the short stories in that spin-off has a sub-character who is a cybernetic, half-pig, half-human space pirate, and he's a really bad dude. He's into voodoo and collecting people's heads, and his name is Run 7. And that he is the half-pig, half-cybernetic human space pirate, Run 7. And that's where I get the name from.
Alistair Reynolds is one of his favorite authors. I think it's your favorite author, right?
Yeah, Alistair Reynolds is my favorite author.
I'll ask chat first. I kind of liked having you ask chat, and then you can answer.
Hiding from real life, I only have one head, and it's this one, and it's huge. So my head collection is huge. I'm not seeing anybody scream at me that this is a bad idea.
Do it. That's what I say when I stream. Chat, what do you think Run's life motto is? I actually feel like I know this one.
My life's motto?
His name is from a book, a short story by his favorite author called Alistair Reynolds.
Oh, shit, strategist, you're right. I forgot to change the placement. I've got the team saved in there in the wrong order. I don't know why. It was stupid of me.
Be good to yourself and others. Oh, that's a good one, Betty. That's a good guess. I think you're fine, just not optimal.
Yeah, it'll work. I think it'll work.
Run, I'm gonna guess because I think I know, but I could be wrong. Never roll out. Sticky. Alright, I think yours is variety is the spice of life.
Yeah.
That's what I hear you say a lot.
Yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I can never pick which team I want to build because I want to try them all. I can never like focus on one little thing. My attention span is all over the place. I like people from all walks of life, all shapes, sizes, ethnicities, backgrounds, directions, everything. Like I like that variety. I think it's important that we all get out there and experience a wide variety of things. I think that's important, and so I do believe that variety is the spice of life.
What simple task is Run 7 surprisingly bad at?
Cleaning the house. I thought I would be better at it. I thought I would be better at it and be able to keep the house like super duper clean when I took over as a stay-at-home dad, and it's proving very time consuming, very cumbersome, and like
It's not easy, huh?
Like, you learn things that you should sweep the floor after you clean off the tabletop, right? Because you end up knocking stuff back on the floor and you have to do it twice. Like, I'm surprisingly bad at just cleaning things. And I'm actually a very, like, hygienically clean person. I don't like dirt and grit, and I shower as often as I possibly can because I just don't like germs and stuff. And yet, when it's my turn up at taking care and managing the entire house, I fail pretty bad at it. Okay, so this one I can pretty much beat with anything big. So what am I going to go at with for this team? I was thinking going with something like this. We're going to get rid of you and put in you and you. This should crush it, right? Shouldn't this crush it? I don't have Kestrel in here, so I got to watch out for her, but...
answer for this, but I don't know if I want to say it now.
What's the question? What's your answer? What?
The simple task. Because actually, thinking about it, while it's simple for me, it's not simple for you, and so maybe I don't know. Think of it like this: when you wash, you don't start at your feet. You start from the head down. I was gonna say spelling. You do not like spelling.
But dyslexia runs in my family. Like, I don't even blame myself for that. I tried hard. My grandmother spent many years at the kitchen table trying to teach me how to spell. I worked really hard at it, and I kind of just got as good as I'm gonna get. And words and stuff don't make that much sense to me, the way they come out. So I don't really. I guess I don't know. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm terrible at spelling. And I'm not very good at reading, but I don't really hold that against me, I guess.
Oh. No, it's actually really funny because our youngest son, who is 6, he's learning rules about reading and spelling, and he keeps coming home and he's like, Mom, this doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be spelt like this.
And I always look at him and I go, right? Exactly, see?
Right. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. Because I have an answer for this. What is one thing you would consider a deal breaker on a first date?
Small cars, leopard print shoes, and listening to Michael Jackson.
Ambassador, it's about memorizing the words. And I think Run tries really hard to make sense of it and follow the rules, and English is not the easiest language. Our rules don't always make sense. So, abstinence. Abstinence is a deal breaker. I like space, deal breaker. I was a spelling champ too. As a little girl, I remember being in the 4th grade, and I had to share a room with my sister. And she would sneak the TV on at night, and I would sneak reading books. I love to read. Well, we have rules from 11 different languages. Yeah, exactly. So, one thing that's...
Why did no one assist?
Run told me, I'm pretty sure, and I find it funny now, because I wasn't this when him and I met, that, he would never date a vegan or a vegetarian. In fact, didn't you go on a first date and
I broke up. Yeah, I went on a first date with a girl, and everything was great about the date, but then I found out she was a vegetarian, and I didn't go on a second date with it because I was like, no way, because I ate a lot of meat back in the day.
Well, you were a hunter.
Yeah, I was a big hunter. Man, I'm having a shitty run. Shadow's gonna crush me. Shadow's gonna walk over my defense, man.
What would you write on a cardboard sign to get spare change if you were homeless?
You know what? I honestly like the ones when they just say, "Why lie? I want beer." I would just say something like that, because honestly, more more frat guys will give out money to that sign than other stuff.
Well, all right, this is a fill in the blank. Hold on. You went from being a hunter to being vegetarian due to guilt about killing animals. That's a big shift. It is. Will MSF for food. I like
Will MSF for food, yeah.
All right, this is a fill in the blank. Run, let's let chat fill it in first.
Okay.
My blank is bigger than anyone else's in the room.
Ego.
I said let chat.
Sorry.
Wrong. Yeah. Give me money so I don't have to blitz. Head, that is true. Your head is bigger than anyone else's in the room. Oh, Zero, you are a suck up. My technical issues? Blitz check. Run goes with ego. Right?
I don't really think of it as ego. I just think of it as an extraordinarily overdeveloped positive self-image. Ouch! That one hurt. Oh, she flipped all those. How did she cleanse that? I hit her. Oh, they generated energy. Son of a bitch. I forgot. They generate energy for themselves. Damn it. I forgot all about them generating energy from. I was like, I got this. That was stupid.
Really, miniatures? I mean, I'm not saying no, I've never seen your head, but I had to buy him. I didn't have to. I bought him a hat for our first Christmas together because no normal hats would fit his head, and I had to go get it specially, like, size. It cost me a fortune, and he lost it like 2 months later. I was not happy. I mean, when you know you're awesome, you just know. Ain't no shame there.
That's right.
Run. If you had $1 million to donate to any cause, what would you choose?
OAR, it's the Organization for Autistic Research.
I did not know that.
I have a cousin with Angelman syndrome, and I have a lot of friends with autistic kids, and I have a soft spot in my heart for children and people who were born with challenges to overcome. And it always inspires me to see people who have so much less than myself able to put a smile on their own face. You know, when I was interviewing Taco, he was talking about his cousin and how it would physically hurt her to give hugs, and yet she would still give hugs to everybody. And he's choking up, and I did a pretty good job of hiding it, but I was damn near starting to cry during that story as well. And those kind of things, they really sink deep with me. So I think to help kids with autism would be probably one of my leading things.
Oh, I did not know that. I know I've met your cousin. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I think that was the first time I had ever even heard of Angelman syndrome, to be honest. Yes, Taco is making us cry.
Honestly, that whole family is amazing because they were working with a child that had such extraordinarily complex needs. You saw them when the kid was younger, and they all were absolutely haggard, on the brink of just total physical collapse at all times. And eventually they made it past that sort of thing and got to a self-sustaining level. And it was very impressive to see that family and the way they worked together to pull through those tough times. So it's inspiring, not just the people who deal with it, but the people who help the people who deal with it.
100%. I didn't know that, Mr. Brooks.
What's Mr. Brooks got going
on? He says he has 3 children on the autism spectrum. Oh.
Well, God bless you and your family, sir. I wish you only the best.
My sister-in-law has a genetic disease. It's not Down syndrome, but pretty similar. If you need an ego boost, she's the best. Everybody is the best person in the world to her. Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
It's so hard to, like, when we start having bad days and we get down on ourselves, I think it's a great reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't have it as hard as we think we do. I'm not saying that we don't have it hard. Everybody has their own struggles, but it's a good, sometimes you need that reminder. Well, Run, what can someone do to gain your respect immediately?
Help other people. Put other people in front of yourself. I also really like it when people can be introspective, when they can have the self-confidence to look at what they're doing and what's going on. And when there's a disagreement, they can listen to the other person. They understand that listening to other people is not a weakness, it's a strength. Listening to other people does not mean you out of the gates agree with them or are giving them the win in the conversation, that it's not a contest, that you can listen to what other people say even when you disagree with them and look at yourself introspectively and see how you can improve from that. I find that incredibly amazing. And then just generally being helpful, just generally helping other people is a huge thing.
It makes a lot of sense then why you liked me right away.
You know those
with the job that I had when we first met.
That's right. Also, you were the first woman to ever gain my grandmother's approval. First and only woman who my grandmother did not immediately hate. In fact, my grandmother really liked her. Only time it's ever happened in my entire life. I've dated quite a few women, and my grandmother has met many, many of them. And Ra was the only one to gain her trust, which meant a lot.
Sassy. Yeah, actually, when we met, I was running a residential care facility, so Alzheimer's patients.
What's up, Sassy?
I had them until they passed away. It was the last place that they would be. So I did hospice care and dealt with Alzheimer's. It was basically my specialty. And meeting his grandma for the first time was awesome. I'm grateful that she liked me before she fell to having Alzheimer's. But even once she did, it was really cool because she would forget where she was or be, I don't know if scared's the right word, and that part's not cool, but she wouldn't know what was going on. And she actually lived in her daughter's house, but she wouldn't know what was going on, and she would call me. And that touched my heart so much. Even though her daughter's in the other room, like, Mom, what's going on? She would be on the phone calling me, saying, hey, I need your help. I don't know what's up. And so, yes, I loved his grandma. She was the best. She'd also call his exes little hussies.
Floozy, I believe. Floozy was the term.
Oh, floozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, if I could have been a nurse, I would have been a hospice nurse. I think that it's a very special time, and I think that everyone deserves dignity when they go out, and I did everything in my power. You can ask Run. I worked 24/7. It didn't matter the time. I would be there for any of my residents.
Yeah, honestly, that seeing her expressing that kind of compassion, being there for those people, and doing the things that she needed to do to care for them at that level, because I mean, there's a lot of things that those people need, and it was amazing to see that. So yeah, I really dig that about my wife.
Oh, Freedox, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. It's hard to watch, and that's why I would be there for the family members as well, and we would do our best to find joy where we could. And I got to meet a lot of interesting people. It was a lot of fun. So I have a friend named Rick. He has Asperger's, but he never gives up and never lets us down. I love that.
Yeah, Sassy, it's going to get real cold here soon. It's supposed to get down to 2 degrees. And so I already went through and kind of winterized the house and tried to get ready for it. Luckily, there's not going to be any rain or actual weather. It's just cold, so that's something.
Run. Sorry, we kind of went off. What is your guilty pleasure?
I like stupid Netflix TV shows. You guys already know that, though. I like really dumb contestant kind of stuff, like vote them off the island kind of crap. I never really liked Survivor, but like right now we're watching Too Hot to Handle, which is like the dumbest, most shallow human beings you've ever seen competing, pretending to be in relationships with one another, pretending to like each other just so that they can stay on this beautiful island longer. It's really kind of fun to like judge these people, which is kind of funny because I always brag about myself all the time and everything. And these people are really full of themselves, but they're full of themselves in like the worst way.
What's funny though, is he mocks the show the entire time and it drives him crazy to watch. I'm not actually quite sure why he subjects himself to watching it because he can't stand it. The commentary is like, it's the best.
These are people who would not notice a person like tripping and falling on the ground and needing to be helped up because they're too busy taking a selfie, right? That's the level of narcissism that pisses me off. Like, if there's somebody hurting in the room, I shut the fuck up and help them because that needs to happen first, right? It's great to have a positive self-image and everything. Don't be so about yourself that you can't take care of the people around you. That's what comes first, right? It's like always put others above yourself and then hold yourself at a really high standard. And then everybody's uplifted, I think, is the way to go about it. So watching these people who are disgustingly self-centered get voted off the island because they're incapable of connecting on a deep emotional level and then crying about it is absolutely hilarious to me.
Okay, Benny, the How to Build a Sex Room was an awesome show. Ooh. I highly recommend everybody grab your significant other, sit down and watch it. It was hilarious. It was interesting. It was like those home design shows, but with sex.
Yeah.
And it was a great twist. I loved it.
And Ambassador, you're right. Love Island got too boring. I ended up dropping that one and we moved on to Too Hot to Handle. But yes, the show with the How to Build a Sex Room is really a fantastic show. It's not perverted at all. It's actually really well done. I liked it a lot. Let's see if I can't get him past the 50% mark. That'll help. There we go.
Run.
Okay.
Did you have a childhood hero?
Did I have a childhood hero? I mean, it's kind of a boring answer. Probably would have been my father. There were some other people that made a huge impact in my life, but unfortunately, there were also some really ugly things that happened that make that notion kind of hard to, like when you really, really look up to somebody, but then they do something and it kind of changes your whole, and you're like, man, you just ruined it for yourself. Like, you were my hero and then you went and did that. That sort of thing happened to me a lot with several people in my life. I had an older cousin that I looked up to a lot, that everybody in the family looked up to. My mother always compared me to him all the time, which was really frustrating. And so I wanted to be just like him. He was kind of my hero, but then he did some things that nobody else knew about. And it just turned me off to the idea. And suddenly it wasn't, and then suddenly the idea of being like him in order to impress my mother felt really horrible. And I was like, I don't want to be anything like this person. I don't, you know, and it made my connection to my mother a lot worse because she always compared me to him. And I always kind of felt like my mother ended up having kids simply because she saw her sisters have kids and thought it looked like a lot of fun. And I kind of felt like I was an accessory for my mother. And I was compared to a lot of her siblings' kids, my cousins. And when I saw them do things that I didn't like, or stuff that my mother didn't know about, it kind of ruined that whole thing. So, I don't know. It's complex. It's complicated, I guess.
Don't idolize celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, never meet your heroes is what they say. And almost every hero is outside of my father. But my father was a different situation because he started out doing horrible shit that I don't approve of. My parents got a divorce because of infidelity. And that was a lot to do with my father. And so he started out on the wrong side, but then he never hid from his flaws. He never lied about it to me. He was always open about it. I mean, he didn't talk a lot about it, but he never lied about it or tried to hide it from me. He was always just 100% owned up to it. And so he started out in a bad place, and now he and I have a great relationship, although we don't get to spend enough time together or have very deep conversations. So I guess my father's been my hero from the beginning because of his failures and flaws and doing the right thing after the fact. I can't get through this Doom note. I'm moving away from it.
Yes, there's a lot of good trashy TV out there. I highly recommend you watch it. Would you like to say hi? I have a kid here. Oh, sorry. You want to say hi? You're on camera. No? Okay. A child has appeared. This is my little cuddle monster. We have what we call mama cuddles. All day, every day, huh? Oh, don't tell, is that a secret? Oh, sorry. There's no mama cuddles that happens in this house, ever. Little Ren in the house, Raw 7. This is room 3.5. I love it. I am embarrassing. Can you say hi? Look, you're gonna show up right here.
I don't know if he can say me hi, buddy. I know he can't hear me because you got your headset on.
Is this silly? Okay, please don't pull my stuff out. Chat cuddles. They say chat. Everyone's saying hi to you. See all that? Everyone's saying hi to you.
All right. Daily objectives mostly completed. I can't advance the alliance. Go away, pop-ups.
What? Okay, go ahead. Say hi.
Raids.
Say hi, chat. Can you say it real loud? Hi, chat.
That's my youngest right there.
He's run 6. We're joking, because Papa's run 7. Alright, will you close the door?
New season pass tonight? Is there a new season pass? Objectives reset in 12 hours. Oops. Did I? Oh, I completed them all. Yeah. They reset in 12 hours. That's midnight. Hi, buddy. Oh, are you going to come over on this side now? Did you want to say hi over here and see the comparison between me and my son? I'm
curious, what's everyone doing with their kiddos?
Here, so you can wave and say hello.
I'm guessing everybody's kids are home from school because of Christmas, and we're struggling to get stuff done. Normally we're so crazy busy, but since we are away from my family and in Texas, we are finding like...
You guys aren't playing Minecraft out there, are you? Okay, good. You can watch YouTube but no Minecraft.
Yeah. I'm a mean mommy, and I had to take away Minecraft for a week.
Yeah. Ants on Sea-Doos, my objectives my objectives reset in 2 hours. Oh, you're right, it resets in 2 hours. Okay. Well, I screwed that one up. That's how it goes.
Minecraft is the best. You know what the issue right now is? Minecraft, they play with one of their buddies from Oregon. They get on the phone, on one of our phones with them, and they all play Minecraft together. but it's resulted in a lot of tears lately because we're having issues playing nicely together.
They keep dynamiting each other's house in Minecraft.
They keep blowing each other up.
And I just had enough of it. I'm like, nope, no more of this.
My kids are always home. They're homeschooled. Man, mad props to you. I would love to homeschool my kids. I can't handle it. I wish I
Shadow
could.
beat me. Shadow beat me. Dang it. I did a crappy job anyway. Good job, Shadow. Congratulations.
The thing is, Ants, they all do it to each other and they all get mad at each other for it. Like, it's not like there's one kid that's going around doing it. My kids are just as responsible for it. They do it to each other and then they all cry about it. And I'm just... If you're not having fun, then why are you playing? Don't ask that to anyone in the MSF community, but like other video games.
$65, gear tier 12. I'm gonna round out those abilities. No. Yes, I can do that one.
Does anybody have any last questions for Run? This is your time to ask them. It can be MSF related if you really want it to. Oh yeah, I have fun on MSF. I wouldn't play if I didn't have fun. But most of my fun comes from just talking shit, to be honest. And it's weird because Run's in an alliance where they don't really talk. And that's strange to me because I don't think I would have fun with that.
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
See,
Ooh. Rarely
do we talk. It's just all the stuff.
What? Yes, we already did the giveaway, Dope Fiend.
Sorry, Dope Fiend.
Run, what is for dinner? What should we do?
Go out to eat? God, I don't want to cook. Those dishes have been piling up for ages.
I did dishes while you were streaming this morning.
Oh my goodness, she's amazing. There's another reason why I married her. She does stuff like that.
Hey, Run. Blondes or brunettes?
Wigs. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I just upgraded my Ravagers. I'm probably gonna jump off of stream now. Go do another run of this horrible Scourge monstrosity stuff. And try that, but I think I'm pretty burnt out from stream. I kind of want to get going.
Mac, we will never be in the same MSF alliance. In fact,
never gonna do it.
Used to try really hard to get me to join, and I refused to be in the same alliance as my husband. I love him to death, and I have fun playing video games with him, but we have to have some sort of our own stuff. And so this way he has his issues with his alliance, I have mine, and we can come together and talk about it, but we're not so conjoined that it's the same alliance.
All right, I just want to say thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out as always. It was wonderful. Way Too Raw getting to join us on stream is always a fun time. I'm sending you guys over to Purple Sticky. Be sure to take care of yourselves. I will see you guys on Friday for an interview with the Sticky himself. And yeah, take care. Bye, guys.